Shayat Takatiwa. Kakwasasha Kutzia Hashingid Yuhatan. Yaha at the school Kulhak Yechet Buti. Achtundatani dot Aya Kakwasa Katatina Ya Hashingid Yuhat. Shingid Yuhatangi is Hashaatia. Kunachak Twasaku Astirhan Yeti Achaway Nakasbu Nuch Aka Atatina Hayati Konahayu Hatangi Hatuhaya Kanach Tinachtin Aka Shingidu Hatangi Hukaya Pati Hadechan Kisani Kakis Kayokne Haydach Kayetke Aina Kawani Yashkashnik Yashingit at Wusku Konahoyake Hashingit Hagaki Achayach Wasaku Kako wishing get you a tangi ten. I don't wish that. Jetter liner. At Coke. I had to mute you for a second. I pushed the sheet cut button. Okay, that signaled the end of that. So there's a couple things we're going to start with. Thing number one is I would like each of you to say something in Tlingit, and it should be something, I'm going to ask you to say something fairly substantial, right? This is, in essence, a fourth-year Tlingit class. So I'm hoping to hear something, and I'll give you, you'll have some time to think it over. But we also have a pre-test for this class, just to sort of see where we're all at and give us a kai, measuring paper. And we'll try it again at the end of the semester and see how far we've come. So there's no pressure, but there's always pressure. It's not graded. You're not judged, but it does help me to figure out what kinds of things to focus. Shame if you fail. Yes. Straight to hunch. I still want to get the little stickers on straight to hunch. You've shamed yourself. So those are the two main things, and then we'll move into just some talking about some things and reviewing and getting us up ready to where I'm hoping we'll be right by the end of next week or so and start really moving into the linguistic aspect of things. We had a great class with Zeosh. I figured out that when it's backwards on my screen, it's forwards for other people. So that's interesting to me. Like I'm looking through a window or into a mirror. Yeah, so Google is keeping me on task. They're like, go, go. I recorded these two sisters in car cars, Shakun and Shuwatin. And it was fantastic because there's an older one and a younger one. And I was like, well, just we're talking about ideas that we could do. I was very excited to record two siblings who speak Tlingit and who get along and talk to each other. And so we're just talking about ideas. I was like, well, you can talk about when you're growing up and what it was like. And I was really excited about the whole thing. And so they're like, okay. And so throughout the conversation, the younger sister was certainly the one, I would say, leading the conversation. But when I said, Yakanaju, it's rolling, and the younger sister said, Gook. And the older sister said, what? So it was really neat. The whole thing started. And it was a great moment. It's probably about 25 minutes. I'll upload that. I also have a video of Kahuan Ish, George Davis, talking about the weather. And not just the weather, but how Tlingit people would watch the weather and think about what they're going to do as far as traveling and going out, especially going out on the water. Let's see. Then there's a couple other videos that will be uploaded. I have about 30 minutes, 40 minutes of Richard Nora Downhour in late July. And it was wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful moment. At some point I'll be ready to show that, but it's very hard to watch. But it was really good material talking about how they both got into language, what kinds of things led them, these sort of life-changing moments when you realize that's what I want to do my entire life, which is a major, major decision. There's a lot of us in here who made Tlingit just a substantial part of our life. I'm very grateful for that, and for all those who continue to just say, well, this is in my top 5, this is my top 4, my top 3. Anything on your mind before we start?
We're going to do a speech today.
Yes. And I'll give you 5 minutes to prepare. What do you want to do first? You know, this is life situation. Sometimes people come up and say, hey, they've asked you to speak. Get ready.
That happened.
Yeah. You're talking to General Assembly in 1 hour. I was like, what?
Speech plain to us. But yeah, that's all I can give. But I just want to see, you so start thinking of things we could potentially talk about. And we'll try this again, and next time I might give you even fair warning. I think 5 minutes is fair. Sometimes.
I was at the Young Yagi party about, I guess it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was right after Harold was named as a clan leader. And so we were going to do like a response, and I was like trying to figure out, well, what do I say? Because the whole time I've been thinking about what I was going to say about them bringing out their revenue and whatnot. And so there's like 8 or 9 of us standing up there, and Joey Zuloff and George Bennett were trying to figure out who should speak first. And then Joe looked over at me and he's like, well, we should go with the person who's furthest away, so let's go with Rango first. And I was like, great. So I literally had 60 seconds, and then they just handed me a mic, and just oh man.
Okay, I accept the suggestion. You'll have 60 seconds.
Did I say 60? I meant 5 minutes. Or 5 days.
Yeah, these things they are going to happen. And the big thing too is being able to respond to live things. So I'm not asking you to respond to each other, although we'll try some of that stuff as well. That's it?
It'd probably be easier.
Yeah, it might. And so as we get ready for it, I would suggest, just have to figure out what to do. I don't want this camera on me for 5 minutes while you guys are doing stuff. Try and scroll like a slideshow or something. So we've got those 2 things. Which order would you like to do them in?
It's probably just me, but I'd rather do the test first.
That's good. Yeah,
Everybody online, you guys got it? You got yours? I muted everybody, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys can unmute yourself.
Trick question.
I will assume everybody's prepared. I'll set this out. So there are 2 pages. Answer them to the best of your ability on your own without any notes. And this is a self-stapling thing, so take 2 pages, staple them, move them along. If you want, I had to put it in color so that the rows look really nice. That means I can't sleep. Isai katkashki bekukta.
Keskukida achjiwu.
It's a compromise.
It's cheese.
Actually, had good like hold music.
I have to move the map so we can finish filling this.
Oh.
I just need the top corner.
Thank you. That's excellent.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Backgrounds, if you want to stare my face. Ganyeji Navy cut Achjit take. When you're done, edit.
This isn't supposed to be internet.
No, it shouldn't.
Heart palpitation.
But I think I shouldn't worry about it. Just sort of seeing where we're at. Just the beginning. It's a new semester. But if we're at the end of the semester, we don't know hardly anything, but we should all. Hola. Ik was zachtgepakt. Isai Kashki. Once you're done, you can use any resources available to get your opening speech ready. So when it comes to your speech, there's no prescribed subject. There you are. With anything.
Shy or rude?
Huh?
How do you say shy?
Kashate. The verb.
That's what I thought. But it's not in there.
It's a verb in the. It's in the Tlingit verb dictionary.
But it's not on the
No.
But it's in the yellow one.
Yes. Send Carrie a request. Or he's working with Carrie on documenting some new verbs.
Well, don't we have to document verbs that aren't on the thing, so we have that thing on our verbs?
Yes. That
It
could-
is.
For some reason, I have to think really hard about that.
Well, your confusion confused me, and I said,
Wait a minute. An abortion?
I don't know if I've heard 35 credit verbs in English. Because I've been having to find the roots. for, like,
Oh.
now I found it. It's like, you can look them up in English. All this time. All this.
Hashtag Kachina. I'm eliminating that portion.
Been looking for the stamp.
I've been working on a print version of that. It's ready to be.
Really?
And fun. That's how I kept myself distracted. I think I have it listed under resources, but if I don't, clinkit.info/resources/verb-paradigms.pdf. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure there's a link on there.
How do you say last week or what? Or like something, put something in the past. Where we do that.
You say Tatke would be a good way. Like the other day.
Tatke.
Yeah, Tatke would be yesterday.
Okay.
Tatke the other day. Be very careful not to show my. Yeah, let's look, it's right here. A second word paradigm. And this is basically how it's organized. So there's a table of contents in English, and these you can click on them, but use electronically, and it'll take you to the English. And then the paradigms themselves are listed under Tlingit.
Can you peel it off?
What does that mean?
Copy it and stick it in something else.
Yeah. But you have to do it in chunks. Because each section is, there's, English to Tlingit is one section, and then all the roots.
Who else? Super. Traveling. Traveling.
And, one thing I noticed about PDF is one thing I was trying to think about in development is the different.
So this one's using a combining diacritic long as opposed to the mic. There's a macron, but I think it's too short. And using this one, it's longer. But then the problem is it doesn't really get searchable. That's what this class, I can't do this. So I don't think we should figure it out.
The web allows you to do things with CSS that will make it more visible, but then you have to go through PHP and have an existing database. for you to be more visible. But you can do it through the web. The CSS would allow you, instead of relying on the font, you can just have it be a CSS style like what you're trying to put down.
And we should be able to recreate these sort of things in a way that's visually nice and also very fast. Okay, you got 5 minutes starting, 2 minutes ago. Or 5 minutes starting now.
Yeah, it'd be cool, and by the time one of us figures out a solution for it, Adobe might have kind of heard about it and done something with it, but wildcards. Be able to say one letter in front, this combination afterwards, or any number of letters in front with this at the end, or various different combinations.
What we need is, we need the Unicode letter built in. But it's just one simple.
You know how long it takes to get something through ISO. I was reading up about that ISO, International Organization of Standardization.
Okay. 4 minutes.
ISO is
Well, I said 5 minutes a minute ago, didn't I? Okay, well, my computer says 6:15 at 6:20. Go to, actually it says 6:17. 6:22.
About all this time.
Have you found an easy way to do the PNGs into PDFs other than open them up to something that can handle PNG and convert it into a PDF?
I just use preview. Because you can open anything and export it. Or you can open the PDF and export it.
And that's Mac?
Yes. It's pretty dynamic. Yeah. So we're gonna. Bring it
With the series of things.
Documents.
Kosh Kaiish. Kakwan-ish. Forgot the name for plants generally.
Yan.
Yan. Flu. The Asian flu. They said there's a plant that's up underneath the trees in the forest. It's low to the ground. Green stems, and then through green leaves, three stems that come out that have a light green bulb on the top. He said that he used to go and just gather a big old bag full and keep them around because you boil it down until it turns a blue color and drink it. And it cures the flu. He said Asian flu, which I assume swine flu or bird flu.
So a lot of times when you see it not, but it's not possessed. Which is interesting. Because there's certain plants that push no, no. So that means that animal uses it as a medicine. You probably saw it use it as a medicine. That might be executive person. Caution. L could be not. Or without. Calm. Shy. Huh. That's awesome. He's a lot of fun.
He is really
Awesome.
he is
My faves.
just it's like things you say, or some people seem to be interconnected with people just in general. There's like some huge age going on.
Right.
It's definitely there. You just start talking about something, then you'll like have some story that pertains magically to the situation.
2 minutes.
He was talking about it a little bit. Yeah, Dr. Shalu was saying, you don't mind if I put this over here and sit in front of your face for the recording? He was all like, Clinic comes over here, puts all these cameras up and stuff.
Big legs on it.
Discuss release.
He said,
Oh, yeah.
it's like hot pepper.
Flag.
Was it one thing that she was
Moving that bike, and taking it out the door.
Now all of a sudden, we're talking about life or death.
You can just leave this weird hand motion.
Half of possessive thing.
Nope.
I will track.
Oh.
G, like asthma. Really?
Is there a post-positional for bear?
Is there a what?
Is there a post-positional for like bear? I noticed they're coming from somewhere, but they want to.
Yeah, there's or depending on kind of how it's there.
Like fishing somewhere,
What's that?
like you're fishing somewhere at one spot.
You'd probably be, if you were standing there fishing, it would be, if you were in a boat cruising around fishing, it would be. Underline heights. Okay.
It's not the same.
It's a car created. Tattoo.
K-A-T. That's the get it.
Yes.
This is. So it's an adult.
Okay. So, so everybody's going to draw a number at the end. I'll draw. Here's a number for Matt. Dave. Nay. Nuts. Everybody draw a number. That was totally random. It was completely random. Well, this is going around, we're just thinking of speeches. Low pressure, but you will stand up here in front of the camera. Make
What?
in front of the universe. What
Broadcast.
the? Now, just for fun, The other day, Zeus was staying with us. He left and he turned. He said, "Tuye pasatin akshat ade yakunatin ha akakashi akakapwashi diaganaya tuye gaktisatin." Then he left. And I kind of turned to my wife, Mariah, and she said, "He'll be back with his shut Zayagan." She's on the plane on her way here now. So, back to Zayagan. So going around. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Let me just double check. Matt, I see some technical difficulties. Nay. You guys, are you two ready? Now that we've been here for an hour. That was good. Start somewhere. NDA UNA online fun. Silence gives me confidence. So we might have to bypass them. Sounds like technical difficulties. Nobody in the room can say, "Oh, sorry, my face isn't working." Asa Duchibuke. Oh, it's a big. Wait, let me just take a piece of paper so I can make some notes.
Yik-a, yik-sitini. You laugh at me one day at a cruise.
I was just gonna laugh and I go up.
Achtu yik-a achoe yik-sitin. Stuga chetati tikat yuhan. Singit yuchatangi stuchatu chasekhan tikat yuhan in. Agach tu sa'at kwe singit yuchatangi chaseku chish.
Really high.
That's how I'll like quiet. You're gonna be the tail.
How?
Oh yeah, go away.
Chatsu achtuo yake yuchsitini. Stakat gawo yayidat Huayinak ka keuchne hastutundatani ite adat we kuchtlen aku kudach achwak yik singit yuchatangi ach guk yik itinachati. Achawe Yipoti.
Just speech of you. De geoch satini, de kaiwan, stuga chaditi, uch satini. Ye een ha yukatangi ne kenat sin. Ye buyat ach kutan. Suk ha yukatangi een yan juane. Kach kwa ak.
Okay, Dushu. So wait. No.
Hey, douche.
Hey, douche.
Okay, Satini. Catholic a yachet. Plus ushke yak. Anachitatan. Achigatan. Plus ushke. Poor linguistic skills. Aya. Chet tutanyak a plus ushke delivery. How. Just click. Agana, the choose which way.
Jafadush.
Pass. Where is it? Alrighty then. Gonna cheese click at Johan, like Satini, Cliff Khasiku, Tlingit Yuchatangi, Cliff Basaku, Chawasa, Ishan, Ishan Clay, Nick de Good Achtuasigu, Achoe, Tlingit Kosati, Yagidakua, Shakat Yuhan, Yuksatini, Achoe, Achtu Kanak, Yake, Chish, Konekua, Chish.
That's the issue.
Jak Shkashnik Achjiu Tapke Mista Speak Hwasiti Achnesi Atskine Deyek Ka Baskutu Dewu Klauch nicht der Washi.
That's like Gushuk. What?
Speech. Ken Dana Kuku Achchiwu Achchubuya Ken.
Jinka. Asabichi.
Jinka.
Jinka.
Shawuli Yene Negri, Yeke Hositini, Yohana. The Woo Sigu. Tlingit Linguistics Bakatuhan, gonna cheese.
Jinka Katek.
Day getna speech aya. Utle khwada to ya who do say understanding the Tlingit verb. Aqa away khwasatin postpositional nouns. Ach tundatani tlet ach da ya kushishke. Aku a ach tuasigu ada ashli at way postpositional nouns. Ach ide yik ach ide yik kachkoni.
Jinka Kadasa.
Sha'adei ye Chatach Yihu, Sa'ayach Yuhi, Yakei Yuxatini, Ach, Tlingit Yuchatangi Huni, Tlachwasa Ach Tuwu Kegei Ach, Haslingit Yuchatangi, Aku.
Jinka Nuts.
My name is Shkuye, and we'll begin.
Okay. Jinka Kadga.
That's what's done.
Yakenuch Han Tula Ach Tlingit Yuchatangi Gunchish Yayati Hat Skatnigi Skatnig Klethia de Shu at Wutu Wakuch We Klein Yauk Esh Malaspina you do so Ach Awe Aklach Yad Aku Odin you do so Giwu do Jiwu Au to the Ewu Jilkakinech Kat Tashuka Awu to the Ewu we ish Kunach Klukagat Ka Au Kash Aklach Ye Yawaka Kudach Ach Tuasagu. Deshu ka klakwan kunach lekudzi ka Hwasatin we Luka Khadi ye hit. Cheese?
Yak yevi aksai payout. Jiwu da dakadushu dashkan kasai James Graham Timothy Crystal Chloe Cambria Grace Ka Ethan White Horse Aya Ye Yeti Yexakan Dachkan Huj Awet De Awet Ministry.
Good shot.
Gusu achat de Jush achati awatao. Dush grace. Sagu chati yewuti. Wushitsich ka wushit chan. Wuditlach. We dush wunik ka kadachach. Isham kausaji kudach awet wuna. De yi an kau jit wudzigit. Shka chadayagach.
Okay, online fun and gay winning.
I can try.
Okay, kind of off.
Stuga ach ki yes Tlech ya ye ute last Sunday kua ach kunk aya ye wuti tatget ach ki yat trail cam de wutuaat trail cam katchat se wapa agana nete wutuaat Chua.
Okay, cheese. Can we depart? West cake. Okay, okay. What is cheese away you khatam? Kagaktu aq. Hashakun hasdi you khatangi aya. Katubuti. Konach achtwasakut the kanyu. Hesh just chaye cooking. Hesh cooking ya yet was school. Tag. Katsin. Khatsushtika khatati at away. Tlingit ya khatangishti. Shtitil to wushtin. Yeshkashnik. Atanachaya gil kudzati. Nichkate dach. Slach the tunditani akhewati. Ete adachayat yes kudzati. Ka. Gustunach wudaqin. Qayesh to achaway yatlinkit aya. Mushakum. Tlingit ani ayabutliqam. Ye aya katanik. Ditlu aya ya kat aya butik. At yahyati. Ya just achuti we ha. Wasaat unay. Wasaka kwati. Kach achtuasaku. Kaja wasatini. Kaja ye aya ye yavoka. Kaja ataya ausatin. Akakaya wujaka. The kat yuhanya kaja yachiti. Ajawe. Yakusachan in Tlingit Yachatan Yishtu. Wushtin. Yakonach Achtuasagu. Ituwu Kainaltin Adata Tlingit Yachatangi. Aka Hespulti. Ajawe Ayanachatina Hayati Tlingit Yachatan. Hakukit Hatunach. Sheyacheti. Yea Achnim Kaduni. Tlingit Yachatangi Kunaki Kanadain to Sheyach. Katesem. Yashingit Kosti Ayakonachike. Achtun the Tani Dat Koa. We at Kachaku. Konachike. Hahiti Aya. Hasar Yech at Kachaku. Ya Lech. At She. Ya at Lech Ayana at Yacheti. At She Aya Huyacheti. Hayuchatangi Koachawa Yahatasegach Tatia. Hel Kosti Hayuchatangi. Aka Hel Kosti Tlingit. Ajuach Tuyakayach Satini Chikab. Achtuasaguchahal Hayuchatangi Temush. Kagachtusha Atki. Achawe Kagachtu Ak. Atachanki Kagay yes. Ka Tikaduhan. Adutsai Kadain yes June. Haji yes aya. Haji yes. Khwahinak. Kalkaw. Kaltikat Uhan Adusa. Itech dat ayahita. Hasted Pusku aya. Hadaya Konehi. Ishakutsi Ayatlingit Tundutan. Hastu Atwasku. Kalhanak Wugud. Kag. Adkitunach. Ayahyati. Adkitunach Usla. Adkikok Ayatlingit Yokatangi Wututlayech. Aka Ha Ideya Konehi. What? Yena teach aya yakusti. Anjawe stikat yagi hatu wasagu tlingit yokatangi. Atha yach. Achtu wasagu. Ache yake aya stikat yaklingit yokatangi. Anjawe dikhan naguch kakwan ish. Chakay kla. Shakhsani. Kaseikh. Kayokne. Hakatlat. Hanak. Ya dakka ayasha uskla. Shuwatin. Klagun. Dekat uhan adusa ayu khatangi athasna ach khusakhan in khatilla an in khanakhu yake hastu kehinak qasin kaya khana dekat uhan tu tlaqayikah ukekha Haqausagu ayahayu khatangi Achawe Atushuk nuch Hayu khatangi tin Shedehini ataya Atshukaya yekh Bilchish Achaya Bilchish What now? Anything before we move on? Move on? Yeah. This is what I want to do for today. One, like, we'll keep in mind the resources out there to keep learning. Carrie Eggleston's awesome work. Chaki Shabu, Zeush, Tuch, Akathatse Wakakte Yisai, Sat Cable, Hoinak Teuchne. There's a lot of stuff out there. Natstla, Nation Story. Shame on me. So there's a lot of stuff to look through to get us ready to talk about Tlingit linguistics. And you should be spending a lot of your time bouncing back and forth, because different things are going to stick, I think, at different times. The appendices, I guess you call them, is that the plural of appendix? Appendices.
Yes.
This is appendixes of the Tlingit verb dictionary. That's a good place to start. Some of the information is changed as far as how we understand how it operates. Also, the introduction to the dictionary for Tlingit, all the additional information that's listed in beginning Tlingit, Tlingit Kainachsa. Those are really good starting points to get us ready. And then moving through this text, understanding the Tlingit verb. And so there's certain sections that I'm going to want to talk about as we go through. And so we really want to get caught up with that document. There's a couple of things we'll do on Thursday, really trying to break down how Tlingit grammar generally functions. I tend to take a slightly different approach than some of my colleagues, but I think it's good to get all of these different approaches, right? So you're looking at how different people look at this. The goal of Tlingit linguistics is to understand how the language functions, really breaking it down into these small components so that you can reassemble them. We are second language learners of Tlingit. It's a different method of language acquisition than talking to someone from birth. And we've talked about this kind of stuff. There are some people out there who would, scoff at what we're doing. And I understand because it's different. Unfortunately, we don't have that community yet. We haven't rebuilt it yet, where we can just raise people in the language. And if you know English, and especially if you know only English, then you've got to decolonize your mind, because you'll always think about things in English. And it's a challenge, because now we're going to introduce a third language, which is going to be linguistics, right? So we'll go over the answers for the pre-tests on Thursday, and then we'll fill those in. Next time I do it, I won't have the answers in a bit more. That's hilarious. So, this is what I want I'm gonna put some a series of pictures up on the television here. It'll be online, and we'll just go around the room. We'll take turns, and we'll see if we can name it. Then I would like you to, after you've named it, and if you cannot name it, you say Kehwasaku. When you say Kehwasaku, there's a couple things to remember. The sa is an SA. Something's going on with the classifier there. The root, the stem, is short and high. Okay. So you say Khwasaku. Kehwasaku. Keep it short. Ku. Khwasaku. Kehwasaku. So it goes sa instead of si, and it goes ku instead of ku. We're going to start paying attention to that stuff because we're going to break down how it functions. When we break down how it functions, it'll start making sense, and by the end of the semester, you should be able to answer all these questions pretty good. So basically, this is going to be the final. There might be a couple things added just because it makes it more fun for me. It's all about how fun it is for me. And then we'll go. It won't be significantly long. I'm not going to do any more 100-page. I think I put some of you guys through that. Or the 100-question, not page, but 200 question, 100 question.
That was for beginning.
I don't know why I did that. So, we're rethinking how we teach these things. You guys are the unfortunate guinea pigs for me. So let me pull this thing up. So we got little symbols here from the beginning Tlingit handouts. And to get you guys ready to answer these questions, whoops, let me arrange some desktops over here. There, goes there, it disappears. Oh, well, we only have half an hour. What's going on?
Do we stay 2 hours or do we stay an hour?
Oh, we're done! Blast! My world is destroyed. Okay, so that was, I'm glad I noticed that there was whispering. I was ready. I was going to go till like 9:30.
I was like, I'm not going to say anything.
We probably have time to go around once, right?
No, but I'll give you again. Now you got some prep time. So what you're going to do is you're going to be tested on a series of nouns using pictures from the beginning Tlingit workbook some of you worked on years ago. So study those nouns. And now, after you name that noun, and here's how it goes, is if you don't know what it is, you're looking at this picture, you could say, say it in English. Although that could technically mean say it in German. For now, we'll just say, that means. There's been suggestions to say Inganan Einachsa, the Tlingit way of saying England. And I will tell you in English. And then you could say Kehwasaku. We won't put the cone of shame on you, it's okay. And then I will just ask everybody for some help. Say help. And then somebody names it. Then I will ask you to do one of 4 things. I will ask you to use a possessive suffix and make it a possessed noun. Or I will ask you a diminutive suffix and make it a small noun. Or I'll ask you to use a plural suffix and make it a plural noun. Or I will ask you to use a diminutive plural suffix and make it many small nouns. That's the plan. That's what we'll start with on Thursday. Maybe in another couple weeks I'll be able to know what day of the week it is and will be. Finish Cheesh for the reminder about time. That's it for today. Good job with your speeches. Just rock it. So we'll do this a few times during this semester, and sometimes I might say, based on the information that we read on Tuesday, make some perfective verbs, blah, blah, blah. But we'll get there. Maybe sometimes there'll be some weird, crazy game.
What's Cheesh? What's the reading for Thursday?
So your reading for Thursday is to read Understanding Tlingit Verbs up to like a whole bunch of pages. What did we say?
Well, today was supposed to be until like 66, and then next Thursday
Yeah.
supposed to be to like 100 and.
So you should get up to about 98.
My pages changed.
Yeah,
What's that?
It starts over at 1 like 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will update it. It's on tlingit.info if you need it. Unfortunately, it's too massive for me to print, but I think it's close to being done, and there'll be maybe some book for it some day. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, basically, well, let's maybe put the brakes on a little bit, and you should read up through 66. Let's just focus on that. So through the chapter called Modifying Nouns. You have it all read through Modifying Nouns. I would also like you each to bring a couple of things to say. Questions, things that were interesting, things like that.
And you'll post the syllabus.
Yes, I will post syllabus. Anything else I did wrong? I forgot. Finish Cheesh.
We can do this on Thursday.
If anyone's